My family, King Charles is reportedly on a mission to bring Prince Harry back into the fold. My family, that is what is being reported right now. And my family, here is my opinion of all this. You know, Carnival of so-called experts who are briefed by the palace have gone on Talk TV, GB News to say that for Harry and William, they don't see them ever healing or mending the rift. However, for Charles and Harry, there is a chance. And to me, here is my opinion. Here is what I have to say about my family. For as long as the UK media's business model depends or relies on members of the royal family being my family at odds with each other, plotting or scheming against each other. For as long as the UK media's business model depends or relies on members of the royal family being in a constant conflict against each other, there will be no healing or mending of any rift between Harry and the other members of the royal family, like Charles, like William, like Kate, my family, or Camilla. There is no way. For as long also as this smear campaign against Harry and Meghan continues, also, in my opinion, there is not going to be any kind of healing or mending of any kind of rift between Harry and Charles. For as long as Charles continues to be quiet as he watches his son being bullied on a daily basis by the media and does nothing to put a stop to it, my family, there'll be no healing or mending of any kind of rift. For as long as the royal family keep briefing the carnival of so-called experts that they want Harry back alone, without Meghan, without Archie, without Lilibet, that for Harry to return to the royal fold, he must divorce Meghan Markle. My family, there'll be no healing or mending of any kind of rift. There'll only be divisions in the royal family. You know? And my family, and as I've always said, because of the message that senior members of the royal family have been sending to the UK media, that they'll only take Harry back if he's divorced, if he's alone. Because of that message being constantly sent to the UK media, then my family, I don't see a way in which Harry can ever heal or mend his rift with Charles or William. When my family, he's a happily married man. When my family, he is married to Meghan Markle, because the fam clearly don't want Harry and Meghan together. Don't want to see them together. Don't want to see them in love, living under the same roof. They don't want to see Harry and Meghan living in an amazing mansion in Montecito. My family, they don't want that. They want Harry begging Charles for money. That is what they want to see. And for as long, my family, as the royal family keeps sending that message, of what they want to see happening, Harry divorced, my family, I don't see how you'll be able to see any kind of healing or mending of any rift between Charles and Prince Harry. Because my family, let's say Harry, for example, my family, hypothetically, heals or mends his rift with Charles. And then it so happens to lose the support and love of his wife Meghan, because Meghan has gotten the message. Meghan has gotten the memo that she isn't welcome there. And no wonder she hasn't bothered to go there back to the UK. You know? She knows she ain't welcome there by the royal family and by the UK media. So my family, having that knowledge in mind, let's say Harry reconciles with Charles and then ends up losing the woman he loves. Will Harry have gained anything? You know, my family, let me ask this question. Will Harry have gained anything? No, my family. He will have lost. Harry will have lost. And for a long time, I think we can all agree, the farm have always wanted for Harry, to see Harry lose. To lose the person he loves. To lose money. You know? To lose his freedom. I think we can all agree that that is what we have seen the farm, meaning Charles and William, and Kate and Camilla, want to see happening. Plus the UK media. For Harry to lose his freedom, for Harry to lose money, and for Harry to lose, most importantly, his wife Meghan. You know, for him to be divorced. That is what we have seen the farm want. That's what we have seen the farm calling for to happen. You know, my family, that's what the farm have been calling, you know, my family for. So my family, and as I've said, if Harry loses his wife, then manages to reconcile with Charles, would he have gained anything? My family, the answer is no. He would not have gained anything. He would have lost. He would have lost his own family. His own family. You know? My family, that is what would happen if the royal family have their way. If the royal family and the community get what they want, it simply means that Harry loses his own family. And would you say that Harry has gained by reconciling with Charles or William if he loses Meghan? My family, he would not have gained. He would have lost terribly. My family. And that's the truth and nothing but the truth. You know? And for a long time, whenever we see how you can describe who is Prince Harry's family, normally they only mention William, Charles, my family, and the others. Never do you hear them even mention Meghan or Archie or Lilibet Diana. When UK media speak about family, you know, Harry's family, they mostly refer to Charles, William. They don't, the family refer to Meghan or Archie or Lilibet because they don't see them, you know, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet as being Harry's family. Why? Because of their race. Because of Meghan being biracial. Because of Archie being biracial. Because Lilibet also, my family being biracial. It's about racism that UK media have always shown and had towards Meghan Markle. You know? To the point that they don't recognize Meghan or Archie or Lilibet as being Harry's family. Yet they are Prince Harry's family. You know? And the media want to see Prince Harry losing his family, getting divorced. What does Harry gain from that? Harry loses. Harry loses. The pair loses, which is what the farm and UK media want. And as I've always said, I can't see Harry reconciling with Charles or William, my family, and still have Meghan by his side. My family. I just can't see that. And why can't I see that? Because of the rhetoric of the UK media. Meghan can be forgiving. Meghan even can forgive all of them for the pain they've caused him, for Harry's sake. He can forgive all of them. Charles, William, for the abuse that they put her through. But my family, the racism that senior members of the royal family have towards Meghan, that jealousy they have towards Meghan Markle, is what makes them tell Wikimedia they can only accept Harry if he's divorced. So my family, when you keep on spreading that rhetoric, then my family, it tells me that I myself can't see, a situation whereby Harry can mend his rift with Charles or William without losing the woman he loves, the mother of his children. Family, I can't see, my family, a situation where Harry heals the rift without losing his wife. I cannot see that. And it's because of the rhetoric of senior members of the royal family. They are racing towards Meghan Markle. That's why, family, I can't see any kind of healing or mending the rift of my family happening. And my family, clearly, they just want Harry to be the loser, to be the person that he loses, who loses the person that he loves. And that isn't fair. That isn't right, And my family, but I believe that Prince Harry must know this. I believe that Meghan also must know this. I believe that they both are fully aware of this, my family, And no wonder even Prince Harry, in his court, statements, he said that Wikimedia, have this interest in seeing him single, because he sells papers, and that twisted objective is pursued to this day, even though he is married. So Harry knows that they're trying to destroy his marriage to Meghan Markle. Harry, my family, knows that very well. And my family, I do hope the farm never ever succeeds. So all this talk about bringing Harry back to the fold, as you can, my family, hear, it's only Harry they are talking about. It's only Harry they speak about. Not even Meghan. And the thing is, how many times does someone even have to tell you that, you know what? I am not returning to become a full-time working member of the royal family. How many times does somebody have to tell you that? Because Harry was asked by Anderson Cooper if he could ever see himself returning as a full-time member of the royal family. And my family, once again, just here, my family, Prince Harry said, my family,
a day when you see,
my family, keep secondly hear this.
A day when you would return as a full-time member of the royal family. Prince Harry has an
My family, again.
Can you see a day when you would return as a full-time member of the royal family? Prince Harry.
My family, can you see a day when you return as a full-time member of the royal family? Harry said no, he can't see a day that my family is going to happen. Harry can't see a day that is going to happen. My family, and regardless of how many times Harry says it, the Wikimedia have other goals, have other ambitions to gain back control over Prince Harry's life, over Harry's future, over Harry's destiny. They want control over that. And already, my family, you all know, for the Spare, the destiny, the farm and Wikimedia envision for the Spare is not one of happiness, prosperity, thriving. It's one of misery and happiness and getting kicked out of the public, my family eye. My family, that is what, the royal family have a vision for. Fill life with the Spare, one of unhappiness. So my family, I keep hoping and praying every single day that, the royal family never ever succeed in its agenda, of destroying the Spare. That this time in history, the Spare is not destroyed. Not my family to Prince Harry. It can't happen to Prince Harry. And I hope it never ever happens to Prince Harry, my family. And my family, here is what my family has been said, my family, about this. About my family, this story. That King Charles is reportedly on a mission to bring Prince Harry back into the royal fold. no mention of Meghan Markle. It's said that Harry has been showing his late mom, Princess Diana's good qualities to his dad as they try to mend their relationship. My family, didn't Charles treat his wife appallingly? Didn't Charles not hate or mistreat his wife, Diana, my family? He did. He cheated on Diana, my family, so many times. So clearly, if there were any good qualities about my family, Diana, Charles never liked any good quality about Diana, my family. No wonder he cheated on Diana, my family. So honestly, all this talk about, Charles sees Diana's good qualities in Prince Harry. We already know that Harry has his mother's heart. And my family, we also remember that Charles never treated Diana well. I think we can all, my family, fully remember that. So clearly, Charles doesn't like all the good qualities that Harry has, my family, from Diana. My family, Charles does not like that. Charles does not, my family, like that even one bit. And my family, that to me is crystal clear. And my family also here, what my family has been said also, my family, for King Charles' birthday, Harry and Meghan spoke with the monarch and sparked rumors of a reconciliation. And that real sources said that it was likely to be a nice surprise for the king, who had not heard from Harry, either by phone or message, for some time. And that His Majesty is understood to have had a friendly and cordial chat with his boy during the transatlantic chat. And also, before I forget, for as long as the UK media is more like the third party, my family, who wants to have knowledge of any kind of talk, chats between Harry and Charles, or Harry and Meghan, or my family, Harry and Meghan and the rest of the royal family, for as long as they want to intrude on the privacy of Prince Harry and Meghan, my family, or want to find out things about my family, this relationship between Charles and Prince Harry, even a chat, talks of a chat between Charles and Harry, as long as the UK media want to intrude on the privacy of Prince Harry, my family, there'll be no healing or mending any kind of rift between Harry and Charles, for as long as the UK media want to put itself in the middle of any kind of conversation that may potentially happen or occur between Harry and Charles. That way they can go and tell the public, my family, there'll be no healing or mending of any kind of rift, for as long as the UK media, third party, the part of the royal family, want to continue, basically, knowing everything of any conversation between Charles and Harry. They want to know everything that happened. For as long as that happens, there'll be no healing or mending of any kind of rift. My family, the rift could have been healed if only UK media are not part of any kind of conversation between Charles and Harry. The rift could have been healed. But because they want to be a part of any kind of conversation and know everything and be briefed on everything, my family, then you can't say there'll be any kind of healing or mending of any rift between Harry and my family, Charles. Family, that is not going to happen. And my family, it is said that Charles also received a video of Archie and Lilibet singing happy birthday to their grandfather, who he has only met on a handful of occasions, my family. My family, I remember how Charles leaked that he had met Lilibet's family, during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And he leaked that when he was embroiled in a Cash for Honors scandal. And I've always said this, that Charles only shows that he cares about Harry for as long as he can use Prince Harry. And clearly also, that extends to Harry and Meghan's kids. My family, that extends to them. He only sees Archie and Lilibet Diana as a way to get good press. My family, and that's it, not because he cares about them. Clearly, my family, he doesn't. He only sees them as a means or a way to get my family good press. And my family, it is that insiders have revealed that Charles feels no pressure with Harry, and that despite the differences, still have that father and son bond. And that he also reportedly sees his late ex-wife, Princess Diana, good qualities in his son. My family, Charles treated Diana appallingly. And he has treated his own son similarly. Also, my family, appallingly. My family, that is what Charles has done. And Charles is someone who's unworthy of being called a father. He stripped his own son off of his security. Family, that is what Charles did. At a time of Harry's deepest need, that's what Charles did. Charles abused the woman that Harry loves, And someone, my family like that, is unworthy of being called, a father, And Charles has made no effort into meeting Archie and Lilibet Diana. He has made no effort whatsoever, which shows he just doesn't care about them. So my family, someone like that doesn't have any kind of, good father qualities, my family. Charles doesn't have that, and that is a fact. And my family, it is also said that somehow Charles doesn't feel pressure when talking to Prince Harry, unlike William, who is itching to be king. And that they have had their differences, but still have that father-son bond. And that's how they mended things. And that Charles has clarity with age. And if he wants anything, it is for William and Harry to repair their relationship. Now, how does that happen when William and Kate's office keeps on breathing negative stories about Harry and Meghan to the UK tabloid press? How does William and Harry heal or mend any rift when my family, William, leaks every week to the Daily Beast how much he hates his brother? How do you heal or mend any rift when every week that's what my family, William, leaks? How does Harry and William, how do they mend my family their rift if William keeps on showing how jealous he is of Prince Harry? On the day, just last year, that Harry came to the UK for the Royal Child Award family, William had been on vacation for months. And then all of a sudden, he cut short his vacation to go and do an engagement on the same day that Harry was my family, giving an address at the World Child My Family Awards, supporting kids with serious illnesses. Clearly, that showed that William is still jealous and envious of Prince Harry. That he wants to continue competing in this one-sided competition he has against Prince Harry. So someone like that, you can't heal any rift with someone who's envious and jealous of you. You cannot. My family, and my family, they are saying that somehow Charles is telling William to be the first one to reach out and be the bigger person. And that it is Charles' mission to get the boys on good terms. And that these source added that Harry wanted to start the new year off right and focus on making amends with his father. And lucky for him, Charles wants that too. Oh, please, my family. I don't believe this even for a second. Charles isn't interested in mending any kind of my family rift with Prince Harry for as long, first of all, as Harry is married to Meghan Markle. You know? I've always said that all these carnival of so-called experts spreading the same message that Harry will be able to reconcile with Charles and William if he gets a divorce. My family, it doesn't just come from them. It comes from the palace. It comes from the palace. You know, my family, it comes straight from the palace. And the only thing that Charles really wants is to control Harry, is to have control over Prince Harry. No wonder the propaganda arm of the royal family is targeting currently Harry and Meghan's income sources. And they've been targeting those income sources of the family for quite my family a while now, for a long time now. Really, ever since Harry and Meghan, signed a deal with my family Netflix. And even Spotify. My family UK media have been targeting Harry and Meghan's income sources. When Harry got a job with Better App, UK media targeted my family Harry's job at Better App. And they've been targeting Harry's income source, my family, from Better App. So my family, the royal family don't want to heal any kind of boost with Harry. They want control over Prince Harry. And Charles wants to use Harry to score some PR points for himself. Charles only cares for Harry for as long as he can use Harry. My family. That's just it. And it isn't right for someone to want Harry to lose his own family just so he can reconcile with Charles. Will Harry even have gained anything? Let's say family, it happens, like how the UK media and the farm want. For Harry to divorce and reconcile with Charles and family. Will Harry have gained anything? No, he would have lost. He would have lost his family, his own family that comes from him. My family, that is what my family, would happen. And I hope my family that never happens. I do hope that my family never happens. But really, from what my family can see, really, the farm just wants Harry to lose. They want Harry to lose. My family, Charles wants Harry to lose. William also wants Harry to lose his money. They want Harry, my family, to lose the woman he loves. And they want control and power over Harry. My family, that is what they want. And how do you heal or mend any rift with someone who just wants to destroy you, my family? It can't happen. It can, my family, not happen. It cannot happen. It can't happen. And my family, Kaiser, in response to this, my family story, said this about his family. That it honestly would not surprise me if Charles genuinely misses Harry, because Harry isn't power hungry like William is. Harry adores his father, wants to still have a relationship with his father. And he is disappointed in Charles for good reason. Charles and William are basically in the same position, though. They've committed to never reconciling with Harry and to blaming Harry for the breakdown in my family relations. Actually, they normally mostly blame Meghan. And they both refuse to have those larger conversations with Prince Harry. So no, it's not like Charles can say to his sons, you two need to bury the hatchet. It is the same hatchet between father and son, my family, exactly. And Kaiser says, my family, exactly the same opinion that I have. I wish Harry would just understand that it might be healthier for him to go no contact with these people. My family, I share the same opinion. But my family, if you're someone who's lost a father, like my family, I have. Harry lost, his mom. You tend to cling onto the parent that you have left. And for Harry, who has been through so much trauma because of losing, a mother, my family understand him. I fully understand Prince Harry. Even he said in his memoir that he did not relish losing a second parent. So my family understand him. I understand him fully personally from my own personal family experience. But the only difference is I don't have a toxic, mom like he does have, like he does have a toxic father. My family don't have that, but Harry has that. And my family, in a way, it is better off that you cut off those who are toxic to you before they end up destroying your own life, your own family, like how my family wants to achieve with Prince Harry, to destroy my family, Harry's family, and I hope the family never ever, my family succeeds in achieving that, So my family, basically, even someone called Pamela said this. I don't think that Harry has gotten to the point to accept that his parent is never going to change. I feel the same way too. Like most of us adult children of toxic parents, that there is a chance of getting what we need. It takes a while to finally let go of that notion. My family. I agree with what my family Pamela has said. I agree fully with what my family Pamela has said. I don't think that Harry has gotten to the point of accepting that Charles is never going to change. I think that he still has hope. Or maybe he accepts that that's how Charles is. And even Omis Kobi says the same thing. Omis Kobi says, from his memoir Endgame, he says that, for Prince Harry, he accepts that that's how his father is. And that, that's why whenever Charles and Harry talk, it is Prince Harry who is normally reaching out to Charles. In my family, I think that is the wrong thing to do. I can't tell someone how to be with their father or with their dad or mom. I can't tell someone, how to behave, or my family, basically have any kind of, talk, engagement with their parent. I can't do that, my family. What I can't say, my family, is that Charles has shown that he doesn't care about Prince Harry. He has shown to be someone who his own son can be in danger and he just doesn't care. Whereby your son is losing his security and then you don't even take your own son's phone call. That's what my family Charles has shown as someone who is uncaring. Charles has even put his own coronation on the same day as Archie's birthday. Because clearly, he wants every year, when people are being reminded of King Charles' coronation, my family, they speak about his coronation, my family, not Archie's birthday. My family, that's what Charles wants. And clearly, the more he does that, the more he shows he doesn't care about Harry or Harry's family. And even though sometimes it can be difficult to accept that this person doesn't love you, my family, you just need to accept it and move on and realize and open your eyes that, what? There are others who love you and who always love you. Meghan will always love Prince Harry. Archie and Pitana will always love Prince Harry. Always. And Harry must protect that. Let nobody ever destroy what he has, his family. Harry must not allow anyone to destroy that or break that. because that is his family. You know? And if he loses his own family to somehow reconcile with Charles' family or William, to somehow reconcile with Charles or William, my family, Harry is the one who will be the biggest loser. He won't gain anything. He'll lose. He'll lose. And the farm will achieve its goal of destroying the spear. Which my family, I hope, they never ever succeed in my family destroying the spear. So my family, even someone that leave Harry alone, Charles, it's over, you have lost. So many times you've tried to, or actually put his life in danger. Harry is free. He is not coming back. My family, someone else said that. And I don't know why every time there is any talk of, my family healing or mending the rift, UK media are always going to say that, what? I think, this could mean that Harry will join the Royal Fold. Why is it that every single time, whenever you have any kind of talk about healing or mending, my family, the rift between Harry and the other members of the Royal family, why is it always Harry is going to come back to the Royal Fold? Why is it always my family that talk, that conversation? My family, can't Harry heal or mend any, my family, the difference between Charles and him, or William and my family and him, without joining the Royal Fold? Because my family, clearly, UK media wants to correct what they see as an anomaly, seeing a senior member of the Royal family that has immense star power living a toxic environment. They want to correct that by having Harry back inside that toxic family environment. My family is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I pray that my family, it never happens. For as long as senior members of the Royal family continue using Harry as their personal scapegoat, for as long as they keep making moves to humiliate Prince Harry, there will be no healing or mending of any rift between Harry, William, my family, and Charles. My family, that is not going to happen. Someone asked, what about Harry's wife and kids? Will they be allowed back into the fold? Is Charles reining in the hate campaign? My family, the answer is no. They only mentioned Prince Harry, not Meghan, not Archie Lipetana. So my family, there's someone who speaks like that, who says, I just want you, not your wife or your kids, back. Does that person mean you well, my family? The answer is no. They want Harry to lose his own family. Harry, don't ever let them destroy your family. Don't ever let the farm achieve that. Destroying your own family. And your family is Meghan, Archie, Petana. Don't let the farm destroy your family, Harry. Don't allow it to happen. Please don't ever allow it to happen. Don't ever allow that to happen. And my family, Harry must never ever trust Charles. Harry is staying with Meghan, his wife, and kids. If the farm continues to refuse to protect Harry and Meghan from the abusive and racist UKW press, then Harry isn't going back to any kind of Royal Fold. My family. Harry, he's not going back to any kind of my family Royal Fold. And he's never abandoning Meghan or Archie Lipetana. If he does that, he's destroyed. It means they've destroyed him. It means the farm have destroyed him. And my family, I believe Prince Harry is someone who has shown time and time again. He always protect his family, Meghan, Archie Lipetana. And may never, ever allow UK media or anybody to destroy his family. My family, now you tell me your thoughts about my family, what we have just discussed. Family. The more Charles says oh, I only want Harry back in the royal fold, the more he shows enormous disrespect towards Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and the more, my family, I can guarantee there's no way that Harry is coming back from, because he has shown he'll always protect his family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, always. Harry has shown that he's in good fighting for his family, for Meghan, for Archie, for Lilibet. And I applaud Harry for that, my family. You know? And I fully trust that he always protects his family. Harry, never allow anyone to destroy your family. Never. You know, never allow it to happen, Harry. Fight for your family, protect your family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana. And never allow anyone to destroy the family that comes from you, Harry. Never. My family, even someone said that 10 years from now, will hear this same thing about Harry rejoining the royal fold. And my family needs very true. This stuff has been, you know, going on for years. This rhetoric, really. For years now. It's been, right now, we're on the 4th year ever since Harry and Meghan fled the UK. And still they're hearing this stuff. So my family, it's high time that you really understand this, that Harry is not abandoning Meghan or Archie or Lilibet, Diana to rejoin the royal fold, like how the media, my family, want to see happening. You know? Harry is not that kind of a person, my family. You know, and I hope that Harry keeps on being the person that who loves his wife Meghan, his kids, and always protects them, my family, and that he never ever, you know, my family changes to be like Charles or William. My family, now you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet and Doria Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. My family, love you all forever. My family, and may God bless you all, my family. You know? And may God bless you all, my family. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video, my family. Charles is stuck with William, someone who is power hungry. He should leave Harry and Meghan to live in peace. My family with their kids. You know, and stop with this stuff. Oh, I want Harry only back. You know, Harry is not going to abandon his family for you, Charles. And if he does that, he's ruined. But Harry will never do that. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.